Cooking is a part of who we are. Every meal that we eat comes from a person who cooked it for us. We schedule our days around meals, we go to gigantic grocery stores filled with food, or we go out to eat with friends. Yet for something that is such an integral part of human society, we rarely take the time to appreciate it for what it is. For many, cooking is just like background noise. It is simply something that happens so often that it is not noticed or appreciated. However, if you take a closer look at the act of cooking, you will see that it means so much more. Cooking is a form of self-expression. Like any great artist, a cook not only puts the ingredients into the meal, but also their effort, heart, and soul. It is a way in which people can communicate how they are feeling, and is an event for all the stress and emotion that consumes us in our daily lives. When you're cooking, all of the stress and worry goes away, and you're left with just only yourself and the ingredients. With endless possibilities for different recipes and meals, it can sometimes seem like a daunting task. You have to be creative to be a cook, and think outside the box, but this challenge forces you to get out of your shell, and be yourself. When you create your own dish, you can see yourself in it. All the time, effort, different thought processes, and even mistakes are clearly visible to anyone who looks closely. And when you do succeed and make something truly incredible, the meal is more than just delicious. It is a representation of all your talent, imagination, and uniqueness. It represents everything that makes you great. Cooking is also a way in which we can express care and love for one another. Think back to all of the times in which you've been upset or in pain, and a home-cooked meal made you feel better. It may not fix all problems, but when you cook for someone, you are showing them that you love and care for them. Cooking is difficult, and it's not always easy, so when you do it for someone else, all of that time and effort that you spend cooking is time and effort that you spend to help them and make them feel good. Every meal that we eat is truly a gift, and we need to recognize those that feed us, because they are truly showing us their love. Cooking is also a way to share our culture with others. There are so many things in our world that divide us, and instead of being celebrated, our differences are often points of contention or hatred. However, food is the ultimate equalizer. Everyone must eat, and everyone enjoys delicious food. This universality of food can help us learn more about each other, so that we can come together. There is delicious food in every culture, and when you sit down and eat a meal with someone who is different from you, not only are you enjoying their food, but also you are showing that you appreciate who they are. Eating with someone puts you on the same level, and when you're sharing a meal together, that is the ultimate form of equality. So instead of focusing on our differences, we should learn to come together, sit down, and eat together to share our cultures and ideas. We need to go back to our roots and start to appreciate cooking. Cooking is what allowed humans to transcend the animal kingdom and rule the earth. It is what allowed us to form our own identities and cultures. It has given us a medium through which we can express ourselves. When we cook, we carry on a uniquely human tradition that made us who we are. So the next time you sit down to a meal, don't just appreciate who made it, but think about what it truly meant. And hey, maybe sometime you can put on the apron and give it a try.